Jesus fucking Christ. This is my last podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Because you're racist.
Because I didn't know that Ken was David Dukes over here.
I'm not. Just because there's a black guy, like, they get loud in the movie theaters. That's not nothing.
Here we go again. Good Lord, Ken.
But no one in that scene was black. So the Mother Superior has had a stroke, but for some reason her stroke makeup makes it look like she has leprosy.
Yeah, I was saying she looked like almost like a burn victim.
Yeah,
almost.
she had these weird fucking, I don't know.
And there was a 666 on her door too.
Yeah, I was just about to say it. Her address is 666, and the whole bit with her trying to keep him out of the room with the wheelchair and the dresser and like putting the key in the lock and locking the door. That whole little bit is pretty cool. The chase between the two of them, all the cat and mouse is good. I love the way that the nun shakes the Mother Superior and her head falls off and there's no blood.
Yeah.
There's no blood to begin with, even though she's been decapitated and her head's been reattached.
But he swung the axe like overhand.
Yeah, he did. He swung downward, but
it's still decapitated.
Yeah, and so when the nun falls after having seen the Mother Superior's head fall off, Ricky's behind her like a la Tenebrae. He's supposed to say boo, but I swear to fucking God that he says moo. 'Cause it's like moo! And the cop shoots him, and then he goes, yeah!
Can you let me know when you're gonna do that? God damn it, dude.
And then, I think after the cop shoots him too, he's like, "I'm really mad now."
You too. Damn.
Maybe you should just be better with your little fucking tiny mixing board there.
I'm probably the best at this mixing board here in this room. So
you're better than me, that's for sure.
Well, then maybe you should just be better at it and
yeah.
not complain like a fussy little bitch.
Let's criticize the movie and not me and my mixing board skills.
You warned me before you're going to yell. Look at all those red lines.
This is my last podcast. I'm not working with a racist.
I love how the nun wakes up eye to eye with the Mother Superior's head. You don't know what I'm talking about because you didn't see the end of the movie.
I was agreeing, though. It's cool.
The movie has a great score. I like it a lot.
Are we
just throwing that out there?
All right, cool. Score time?
Yeah, score time.
After the score, that's the...
I mean, unless anybody else has anything to say about the movie.
No, I'll say most of my stuff I'll say in my review.
Me too.
Well, I picked the movie, so I'll go first with the score, I guess. As far as, like, movies that are so completely awful and terrible that they're great go, this is like one of my favorites. It's
already.
Huh?
I said already. You just watched it for the first time not like a week ago?
Yeah, it's just oh man, it's I'm
just saying because you're a multiple viewing type of dude.
I just watched it twice in like a week.
Oh wow.
Basically. Well, I watched it when I first got it and then I watched it again for the podcast.
Okay, kind of like I did with Christmas Evil.
Yeah. The bad acting is just, it's hilariously bad. It's almost like intentionally bad and done really well.
Yeah, but it's not, though.
No, but it's not. And that's what makes it so good.
It's like the editor, but it's for real.
Yeah, he's like so horribly bad. And everybody else in the movie is too.
Yeah.
But he just stands out because of the way he does it.
The way that they recycle footage from the first film is kind of lame or whatever, but yeah, what the fuck ever. It's still good. Every single one of the Friday the 13th films recycles fucking close to 10 minutes of footage from its predecessor.
In the first few, yeah.
You know, the first Evil Dead 2, they may have reshot, but they still used like a solid 20 minutes of plot from the first Evil Dead over again. It's nothing that's not been done by other franchises and other movies several times. You get a lot of
but not to this extent, though.
No, not nearly to this extent. But I mean, you get a lot of reused footage in Hellraiser 2. You get reused footage in almost any sequel from any horror franchise.
I figured it is like they did it. It's like, since you missed this, since there is no DVDs and shit like that yet, then it's not gonna be here. Just in case you missed it.
Yeah,
like,
if you haven't seen this movie since it played in theaters, and because a lot of these were
the medium back there.
Yeah, they were made
is,
before the home video era,
Yeah.
even. So just little refreshers or whatever.
Mhm.
But this movie definitely takes it to the extreme, and I would have to say it's like budgetary or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there will way to make it like an hour and 20.
But oh god,
Score it.
Do it.
Come on.
based
What you feel.
on the amount that it entertains me,
Yeah, entertainment.
I'm gonna give this movie an 8.
Which is the way you should review a film.
That's how I do
most
it.
of the time.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm reviewing it based on quality and whatever, then it's
I think that takes precedent. Is like, if it's a quality movie, then you do that. But if
Right.
it's this, then you just fall.
it's a trash.
Yeah, you fall in entertainment. Yeah,
It's a trash movie. It's a garbage movie, and I'm grading it solely on its ability to entertain me. But it earns an 8 based on that.
Damn. Well, I'm gonna. It's funny. Ryan Kemp, our friend, was supposed to review this, and he asked me. He's like, "Do I have to watch the first one?" And I was like, "As a matter of fact, you don't." It was so cool. It's just like perfect for him to ask that. And it is ballsy to fucking take a half hour at least. Of
Yeah, it's
footage.
a solid 35 minutes.
Yeah, so that's a really ballsy move. Like we said, it was before
Well,
that.
it's probably only 30 minutes.
Yeah, it was about a half hour.
Yeah.
And plus, I didn't internet problems, whatever. I didn't get to see a lot of it. I saw the first 45 minutes and then watched all the kills and blah blah blah.
Yeah, if you didn't get to see the entirety of that guy's performance, then
Yeah, well, I saw the highlights. There's a highlights reel of just the top 5 lines from that movie.
yeah.
Nice.
But there's also there's also a documentary called Finding Freeman. Back in IMDb, back in I don't know, a little close to 10 years ago, they're wanting to know what happened. I think his name's Eric Freeman or something like that.
The guy that played Ricky.
Yeah. So they want to know what happened to him because it started getting a cult following and stuff because it was so over the top and no one could find anything on him for a little bit. But then now there's a documentary out called Finding Freeman, I guess.
Huh.
And it's and he wants to do an official sequel to this with him in
Well,
it.
good.
Yeah.
I would like to see that.
Yeah, because
And I
you
hope he
didn't
does-
see the 3, 4, or 5 though.
No.
I saw the Toy Maker.
Yeah, I
It
was say
was
part 5 is the
fucking
one I seen.
Terrible. It was.
I know that, didn't Yuzna do a couple of them?
It
I
seems
think
like
so.
he would. Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah, because I think I've seen
I
bits
don't
and
wanna-
pieces of 3, and I
I don't want to
did
speak
see
out of
5.
turn. I think he did. I think it's almost like a Full Moon production too.
Well, I don't know.
No, they didn't put out. Full Moon didn't put it out because it wasn't out.
Brian Yuzna's awesome.
Yeah, he's good. So I'm gonna up it a 0.5 because I didn't get to see a lot of it, and I'm gonna give it a 7.5. What I saw was a 7, but I'm taking your word for it. The 0.5.
And for me, I think I'm going to pull a Thanksgiving here and do a 2-score review. Based on, such a large chunk of it being off the first movie, I am so glad I decided to watch the first movie first, before you had told me about we were going to do this. Because that would have spoiled a lot of the movie for me, and I wanted to watch it in its entirety. So I'm glad I did that, and it made me just kind of shake my head with how much of that footage they used, and just the ridiculousness of it. And
You know what's ridiculous is that you've just watched Silent Night, Deadly Night for the first time.
I know. Well, like I said, I've seen part 5,
Hit you.
but hey, like I say, there's reasons I'm starting to I've just never bought the movies, but I'm starting to find them now and pick them up, the ones I've missed. Yeah, Ricky's performance, it's I think to the point where it's so bad it's good, just because he was trying so hard to be serious and just threatening.
Well, yeah, this guy gives his all in this performance.
And it just comes off so
he's trying.
hokey.
He's trying really hard.
Yes, that's
He's
exactly
tired
what
of
he's
lines,
trying.
dude.
But yeah, the eyebrows act the shit out of it. The kills were great, especially when he goes on the killing spree. His one-liners are fucking just fantastic because they're just so bad. But with it being almost half the movie being part 1, this is
Not
where
even. It's
like
maybe
I said,
a
almost
third.
half.
It's maybe a third.
Okay, a third. But with that, I'm going to score it about a 5.5. But then my second score, if I'm just going to score it for what the part 2 stuff of it, not counting all the like extra just fluff they added to it, I would give that, I'd say close to I'd say 6.75. Just those parts were enjoyable, but it just drove me crazy with how much they added of part 1.
I don't know. I can't really think of many like horribly bad and therefore awesomely good movies that are like better. I mean, everybody talks up Troll 2, but this stomps the shit out of Troll 2.
See, I like Troll 2 a lot, just because
I like this better than Troll 2. I don't know.
This one might grow on me.
It's better than The Room.
Never seen The Room.
The Room, that's a completely different endearing acting role as Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah, I mean, and I love it. I think it's fucking fantastic.
It is.
But Ricky is a way more entertaining, horrible character than...
Yeah. Tommy Wiseau, that's just who he is.
Right.
And this dude is like trying to portray something that like just, I don't know. It was like a parody almost of a fucking insane guy. That's what it felt like he was doing. But Tommy Wiseau, that's just who he is. So, yeah. And he's just a bad.
But The Room is a great, entertaining film.
Yeah.
But yeah. For right now, I would say I like Troll 2 more, but I think I am gonna watch this again because, like I said, it definitely had some entertaining qualities to it, and I think this one will grow on me.
I mean, like, you know, if you want to count Burial Ground and stuff like that in the same level of bad and Cornball.
Yeah, but
I still haven't seen Burial Ground either.
It didn't have like a breakout character like Ricky. Burial Ground didn't.
What about the little creepy Dario Argento looking motherfucker?
Yeah, but like this has a cult following. They have a documentary.
Dude, there are T-shirts with that little...
Okay, all right, that's fine. So next week, we will be doing... I don't know if it's going to be next weekend. It's fucking Christmas, and everyone... Sky has a family. It's lame.
And work.
Yeah, people love you. Haha.
Me and Randy are, like, alone in this world. So
maybe we'll do our own little one-off episode.
Maybe. But, yeah, it might be... then the weekend after that is fucking New Year's Eve. It's a Saturday.
Yeah, but I don't know if I've got shit going on New Year's Eve.
I don't know. We'll find something. I do have that week off. I have that whole week off. So.
But, I mean, we could always do, like, the Tuesday after Christmas or the Tuesday.
We haven't even picked a theme or movies for the next episode.
Next week's podcast will be... We're just going to do another Christmas one. Because there's movies that we want to see.
Year-end holiday-themed one anyway.
So next week's episode is going to be end-of-the-year holiday theme, and I'm going to pick Elves 1989. You can find it on YouTube. Don't know anything about it. I've seen it before, and it's super cheese.
And I'm going to choose Bob Clark's Black Christmas just because...
it's from 74?
Yeah, 74.
Yeah, so just because I've never seen it before, and I need to get in all the good classic holiday slashers.
Proto-slasher.
Yeah. And you have to see that, Scott.
So that's what I need to get into my viewing.
That's good that you're finally seeing that one. I'll be picking the sort of not so great, mediocre New Year's Evil, but I need to rewatch it, and it's a New Year's slasher, and it's like the only New Year's horror film I can think of right off the top of my head.
80s?
Yeah, I think it's like early 80s.
Okay.
Well, I guess there's another one too, Terror Train.
Oh yeah, Terror Train's New Year's Eve too. Yeah, but Terror Train's mediocre also.
That's with
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, and then the magician
David
Copperfield, yeah. All right, so that concludes this episode, and
we'll see you in Ho Ho Hell.
Oh god damn it, I missed the ho ho.
I didn't know if we were doing that.
Oh shit. We'll see you in Ho Ho Hell because I didn't get ho ho hell. Did I get it?
Yeah.
That was awesome. Bye.